do something special. And when we get to sit in this perch, that's what I look for. And I don't want to see the head going down. I want to see that every single shot is a chance to do something special. That could be a chip. Maybe the chip goes in. Maybe it's a 30-footer that goes in. Maybe a drive gets rifled down the fairway. Do something special.
Oh boy, that is a tough way to start that one out of bounds on the opening tee shot of the round. And that, not the longest of drives to start out, but it is safely in the fairway. Just what you want to start your day. That's in the fairway and a nice way to get out of the box. Boy, tough to do a whole lot better than that. That ball right down the middle. Welcome in, everyone, to EA Sports' continuing coverage of PGA Tour Golf. With Frank Nobilo by my side, I'm Rich Lerner. Frank, as weekend golfers know, there's always part of your game that you're focused on, so I'll ask the question, what are you going to be looking at here today?
Tee to green, Rich. I know people always say putting's important. I'm not going to say it's overrated, but tee to green. If you want to play good golf day in, day out, fairways greens. That's the secret. And that is not a fairway hit. It's definitely gone into the rough. Certainly not the start everybody was expecting.
Is starting up the right side. And that is just what you're envisioning when you're on the range. That's positioned nicely in the right side of the fairway. Second shot now at this opening hole. Ooh, that's where the wayward previous shot will cost you. Failed to reach the green from the rough, and now it's time to scramble. Not going to be easy. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
156 yards left. Tough to generate spin from this lie with so much rough.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good and even money, really, to make birdie. It might have been perhaps a little conservative, but right in the heart of the green.
Second shot now from the rough here at 1.
It's only the first hole, and the touch, as we can see, is sadly lacking. A little too much coffee today. Second shot was short, and a nervy chip whizzes past the hole.
Look here at birdie.
And a dead straight look here. Very little break. Just has to get it on line.
Oh, needed just a little bit of a turn, but that will somehow stay right on the edge. Okay, good job to limit the damage, as that's in for a bogey. So this can sometimes be a tricky opening hole, and it lives up to it here, as that'll be a double bogey 6. So the birdie not to be, and she'll brush that in for her par. So close to a birdie, but she'll be left shaking her head as she finishes that for a par. Moving on, we come to the par 4 second. As picturesque as they come, that is right down the middle. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. Set up in the fairway, 200 yards from here. Not sure what happened there. Wrong club selection or execution. Regardless, a lot of meat still on that bone. That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. From the rough, we check in with Noda.
147 to the hole, pin all the way on the right.
From the rough into the bunker, or the frying pan into the fire, sometimes mistakes, they just have a way of compounding themselves.
Had to take the boxing gloves off on that one. No touch whatsoever, and this is a long, long putt coming back.
Yeah, look out. Kind of sculled that one, and that's going to be over the green and into the rough. Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Frank, what in the world happened there?
Brain fade, Rich. I mean, I have no idea what was going through that melon.
This is EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. Alongside Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner, and partner, you and I have called a lot of rounds of golf through the years. I know there's always something that piques your interest. How about today?
Rich, every day brings you a chance to do something special. And when we get to sit in this perch, that's what I look for. And I don't want to see the head going down. I want to see that every single shot is a chance to do something special. That could be a chip. Maybe the chip goes in. Maybe it's a 30-footer that goes in. Maybe a drive gets rifled down the fairway. Do something special.
And that one not going to stop in time. It'll roll all the way into the bunker. So just what you want to start your day. Not the longest tee shot, but plenty long enough and in the fairway. And that will do just fine.
The strategy for the 3-wood leaves a full iron shot into this green.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in the rough now, wondering what might have been. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yes, there's 135 yards to the flag, and the pin on the back portion in the left-hand side of this green.
Now, in my book, that's a good shot. You could really aim at the middle of just about every single green. If you did it all day long, some of those would finish up close. And you'd have plenty of birdie putts. Now that's an excellent shot. Inside that 10 feet circle, a little long, a little left, but still good.
So early trouble, her second here at 1. Well, lesson there, I think, is if you find the bunker, you're just asking for trouble. Short of the green and a lot of work to do to salvage par.
Well, I got...
Now, from the coast of England and Royal Liverpool Golf Club, this is EA Sports' continuing coverage of the world of golf. With Frank Navalo by my side, I'm Rich Lerner. Frank, as weekend golfers know, there's always part of your game that you're focused on. So I'll ask the question, what are you going to be looking at here today?
Tee to green. Rich, I know people always say putting's important. I'm not going to say it's overrated, but tee to green. If you want to play good golf day in, day out, fairways greens. That's the secret.
All right, in the fairway. And that, not the longest of drives to start out, but it is safely in the fairway.
That head cover on the driver might just be an ornament today. I think we're going to see a lot of 3-woods.
right in the fairway and 180 yards from here. Oh, and that one nosedives right into the thick stuff. That could be problematic, to say the least.
Thick rough, that's for sure. You can really see it slow the club face down. Ball's come up way short.
Oh my goodness, woefully short on that putt. Iona Stephen is at the first green. This for birdie.
It would be very easy to underread this putt. There is break on it from left to right, particularly as it nears the hole.
Oh, the pace was spot on. That ball somehow just decided not to go down. This is a 9-footer.
That's the cruelest thing about this game, Rich. I mean, it's just now it's another shot.
Oh, well, you hate to give one back on a putt like that. So the birdie not to be, and she'll brush that in for her par. +1 in the early going. You always start the round with such high hope, with optimism, and it can be gone in a blink. That is a double bogey here at number 1. The second at 453 yards. This is a tough hole. Precision is a must off the tee because the landing area is a small one and features 3 very penal bunkers. The green is also well protected with 3 more bunkers, and the putting surface itself is anything but flat.
That had to be in the rough the whole way. One more bounce back on the fairway.
This round off to a bit of a slow start. Troubles already at one, and now troubles again at the second. Frank, the idea is to play the hole, not get lost in one, and this is a pretty deep hole right now, going from the rough to the fairway bunker.
Yeah, that fairway bunker just swallowed up the ball there, and just a little short of it, a little past it. This hole would have been so much easier.
Now, from one of the oldest of all English seaside clubs, EA Sports welcomes you to Royal Liverpool in our continuing coverage of the world of golf. Alongside Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner, and partner, you and I have called a lot of rounds of golf through the years. I know there's always something that piques your interest. How about today?
Rich, every day brings you a chance to do something special. And when we get to sit in this perch, that's what I look for. And I don't want to see the head going down. I want to see that every single shot is a chance to do something special. That could be a chip. Maybe the chip goes in. Maybe it's a 30-footer that goes in. Maybe a drive gets rifled down the fairway. Do something special.
Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there.
Key to this golf course is finding fairways. No surprise, 3-wood off the first tee. We might see that a few times today. Finds the fairway.
Well, had a good lie in the fairway, but couldn't do anything with it. That comes up woefully short. That is straight into the thick stuff.
It is a game of touch. It is evidence right there when your touch is out. What a difference it makes. That ball went a long way past.
That's a high-quality shot right there. Now this for birdie.
Yeah, and it's a pretty makeable one. Little bit of break from left to right, really not a lot.
Oh, yes, very impressive right there, and that goes down for a birdie. Okay, just the one drop shot, as that's in for a bogey. One over par early on in this round. The second at 453 yards. This is a tough hole. Precision is a must off the tee because the landing area is a small one and features 3 very penal bunkers. The green is also well protected with 3 more bunkers, and the putting surface itself is anything but flat.
While there's good bounces, there's bad bounces. That was a good one.
Ooh, that started well right. Oh, and the tough start continues after the problems at 1. This one into the heavy stuff at the second. Well, going to be a lengthy putt for birdie, but on a long approach like that, anything on the green is a welcome sight. Problems starting to worsen now. Now, from Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, EA Sports so proudly presents this step on the road to the Masters. Rich Lerner here in the tower. I'll be joined by Frank Nobilo in just a moment, but they're already at the tee and ready to get this match started. And that's a good start to this match. This tee shot squarely in the fairway at this opening par 4. And that a very good start to this final round, and we're off and running here at the Masters. While sitting on a